automating the parts that are automatable. But the twist in this for me, the thing that's really interesting to me is they're automating the parts that are automatable, which includes a motivation for efficiency, I'm sure. But,
Exactly.
but the motivation here of sort of maximizing the customer contact with real humans is a really, really interesting perspective, because I don't necessarily hear that when I hear people talking about AI or automation in general.
Exactly. Yeah. So the hope is, and if I think about hospitality in general, and you kind of clued into this, is a lot of the conversations I have is not could you do that, but should you do that, right?
Mm,
So should you use AI for that or not, right? But in
mhm,
this space, really, at the end of the day, there are 50 hamburger joints on every corner, right? There's tons of
mhm,
pizza places. What is the true differentiating factor? And that's the experience that you drive. That's the
mhm,
one piece you get to control the most is the experience and the moments that you are creating for your guests. And that window is just as important of an experience or a moment of truth as any other part of the experience. And so
mhm.
for this particular restaurant brand, they were really focusing on that. Now, when I came into it, they were having a problem. So they had implemented. I was not part of that implementation. I was part of the what's going wrong, and it values some pieces and processes. And so,
Clean.
as we know, most AI projects fail the first time out, right? In fact, I actually saw a recent study with the University of Texas at Dallas that said 95% of AI projects fail,
Wow. I don't think
which
I
is
knew that it was
crazy.
that high.
It is, yes. Well, a lot of it goes to outcomes. Like, what's the outcome you were driving, right? And so in this case, it was exactly that. We knew what they wanted, but what happened wasn't the outcome that they were expecting. So with
Mhm,
anything with AI is only as good as what you tell it or train it to do.
mhm,
Right. So I'm going to
mhm,
reemphasize that because that is the piece that most people miss. AI is only as good as what you tell it or train it to do. So they
mhm,
implemented the AI. They removed the head count at the first window and taking the order, ensured they had a skilled, talented person at the drive through to be able to deliver the order, take the money, take the payment, whatever that may be. But then they found when I went into these restaurants at the request of the CEO, they were turning it off. And she was like, I don't understand it. We did this for them. We also did it for the guest experience and to make their job and their life easier. And why are they turning it off? I don't understand why this isn't working.